All right. I'm a whole week late, but I'm here to let y'all know the Bobby Brown story on BET was excellent. It was a two-night series, movie, whatever, docu-series, whatever the hell you want to call it. It was good. I can tell that the same people who did New Edition story did this. The casting was pretty good. Um, the biggest surprise the internet was freaking buzzing about was that Mr. Bobby Brown was fucking Miss Janet Jackson if you're nasty. What the fuck was that about? Nobody know about that. The Jacksons, like to keep everything under wrap. I'm trying to figure out what was all that about. And this movie it's not loosely based. It's based on his autobiography, Every Little Step by Bobby Brown. And part one was very interesting, a little bit his childhood. And I didn't know his daddy was in his life. And what's bugging me about the whole daddy in your life situation, when they did the New Edition story and they signed those fucked up contracts, where were the men at? And I know that sounds crazy that women cannot make their own decisions, but it was nobody outside in their life that said, because it was only the women around, only the mothers were around. Nobody else said like, nigga, y'all gonna sign this contract? Mommy, you gonna sign this? It was nobody to say no. And yeah, I don't understand that. But it was real good. Woody, I don't know his name. What the hell is his name? Woody, who his real name is Woody, who played Bobby Brown. He was excellent. Like I like him. I hope he gets some more acting out of this. And of course, during the New Edition time movie, some old tweets came out about him with dark skinned women. Oh my God, this colorism affects everybody. Black people are all races, but he's a good actor. He's an excellent actor, and he played Bobby very well. And he did. He didn't age him at all. All they did was give him a little stomach or whatever. But the Bobby Brown movie was good. I didn't know that. I didn't know all those deaths was happening back to back. The girl who played Whitney was pretty good. I don't know why they ain't picked Yaya because she looked a little bit like her, but you know what? She did good. I can't remember her name. She's from the game. She's from Rosewood. I know her face. She did good as a little Whitney. I liked it or whatever. Um, I don't know. And they had a little part about with Robin, that was basically Whitney's girlfriend or whatever. That's something she got paid off or she did. Cause we ain't hear nothing from Robin ever since. And they did a little bit into that. They dug a little bit into that. So yeah, that was interesting. That Whitney was cheating, fucking around. Bobby had stopped messing with drugs when he was locked up and Whitney still was continuing or whatever. I think I love their relationship because eventually they were like this and they really, really love each other. Personally speaking, I think Whitney was gay or whatever, or bisexual. And, because Robin was that bitch in her life, that was her woman. And you can't be that way if your father's a pastor, I believe, and is a highly religious family, and Bobby wasn't here for it. And I'm glad he said something that he told Whitney. He pointed that out in the movie, that it was said about the simple fact that ever since he got with her, everybody started hating him because she was America's sweetheart. She was America's sweetheart or whatever. And he said, when I met you, people were booing you, which was true. It was our black people were booing her because she wouldn't come to the black radio stations. Clive wanted to make sure she crossed over, and that's why white people loved her so, so much. So when she got with Bobby, it made it seem like everything was on Bobby, even though we knew that Miss Whitney Houston was a roundaway girl from Newark, New Jersey. It was a very interesting story and I loved it. I really loved it. I didn't know all those deaths happened to him back to back to back. First, it was his mom had COPD and they found out his father had lung cancer. So when his brother, which is played by Makai Pfeiffer, which was really good, found out about it, we told him about it, like something happened, he needs to come to the hospital. He thought it was his father. His mom passed away. Months later, I believe, then his father passed away. And then Whitney passed away. And then his baby girl passed away. It was just back to back to back. And it was really sad, but that was part two. And that was the saddest part right there, part two. I just couldn't. And to top it off, they put a part of his reality show in there. Being Bobby Brown. The most funniest part when him and him and Whitney was busting a move like, hey, hey, they work for us. Hey, hey. All of that. That was hysterical. And they put that part in there and Whitney was upset about that, and that's when he had that real conversation. And he told her, like, listen, ever since I got with you, everybody started hating me. Talked about the financial, how he was just living off of Whitney money because he wasn't doing what he needed to do. His brother letting him know that you got to get the fuck off these drugs. It was just a lot. And also that his now wife, Alicia, was always in his life around because I think she was wrote like Teddy Riley's assistant and stuff like that. So she was always around and she had three babies by him. It was a lot. It was a lot going on. Bobby had a lot of kids. I didn't even realize how many kids he had. And his baby girl, Bobby Christina, is gone, and she died the same way Whitney. That's the whole spooky thing about it was. But BET, you did that. I'm so happy you did that. It was a two-part. I really enjoyed it. It was good. We got to dig a little deeper into his life and everything. Now he got to pump that book some more because I am ready. I am ready to read that book. I should have read it before, but I'm definitely going to read the book now. Tell me what you think about Bobby Brown, BT's Bobby Brown story. It was good. Let's discuss.